you got to remember that films don't lead the way. You know, people a lot of times think that films somehow are trying to lead society. You know, in general, it takes about 2 years at the very least to get a film made. So mostly we're reflecting the moods and thoughts that are going on in our country or around the world. So if this film reflects some of the cynicism that we've seen in recent times, that's probably good. It's not a bad thing to hold a mirror up and look at some of the things that we're doing. Not a bad thing to look at how we elect our officials at times like that. But that wasn't what the film was designed to do. I mean, honestly, the idea was for us that there isn't a person you've ever met that hasn't been faced with certain moral questions. You know, every one of us has had that idea of, well, if I take this job, which is better, I might be screwing over my boss who I like. You know, everybody has a moral, makes moral choices that better themselves and hurt someone else along the way.
This question's for Ryan. Being Canadian, I wanted to know if you think, I know American politics, that's something everyone follows. Do you think a movie like this could work with Canadian politics, and do you follow Canadian politics?
I think it would just be more, no, the Canadian version would. The Canadian version would be too nice.
I bet it wouldn't be, actually. I bet it's probably just as dirty up here as it is anywhere else.
Easy, Paul.
You people are filthy corrupt up here, aren't you?
Wait a second.
I think it's time to blow the lid off of Canadian politics, man.
Okay. Well, it was really fun to work with George, right, guys?
Keep going.
Okay.
Go on.
Okay. Okay. It was more than fun. It was life-altering, to be honest. It was watching him work was like watching a unicorn being born every day. No, it's rare to work with a director that is as clear as George is and knows exactly what he wants. Sometimes it felt like someone trying to explain a song that was in their head. I mean, he knew this film inside and out, and I was surprised by his level of enthusiasm for just for filmmaking in general. You know. All he wanted to do was talk about the film and break it down, and he would talk you through the scenes, and then he would even hum what he thought the music might be like, and he would talk you through each, you know, it's like talk you through the movie in real time. And you know, he was very clear, and he would give you this like incredible direction, and it was just so focused, and you're ready to do the scene, and then he'd walk away, and you'd realize that he was spraying an Evian bottle on your crotch. And then he'd make you do your big scene with Phil Hoffman or Paul Giamatti with wet pants.
There were some of the speeches that I used were some of the things and ideas that my dad used to write about in the late 70s in the newspaper. And the idea of him having some of these issues that he has seem to pop up on, you know, pretty much almost every week in politics. So it seemed sort of familiar to us in a lot of ways. People thought it was about the John Edwards thing, but this was written long before the John Edwards thing broke. So, you know, we didn't really model it after anybody. There were enough examples that we could just pick little pieces all we wanted, you know.